Good evening, everyone. It is I, Yyfgarl Thundercop, bringing you Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, a Arthurian action RPG that takes place in the realm of, well, Arthurian legend. This recently fully released, as in I think it's in 1.0. I've played a little of the early access and a little of this. I'll tell you why I have in a minute. My buddy Ballin played it more than I did, and he said it was very fun. And the reason why I have it continue is because I was recording a video for this the other day, and I sat back down to continue the recording, and I noticed that nothing was picking up on my microphone, and I looked, and I forgot I had muted it for the intro cutscene, so there was no dialogue. Anyways, we're gonna hit a new game, and I'm gonna mute myself for the intro cutscene.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Alright, did you get all that? Weirdness, King Arthur, Red Death? Okay, because those words are going to come up a lot more. Here's the character creation. It has male and female. There's the female, and this is the man. We are Dark Souls 1ing the undergarments. Here's our skin color, and all that jazz. You can hit random if you are lazy, but I'm gonna pause this and actually make my character. Well, you can be buff, or more realistically, me. Anyways, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna cut, and I'll see you in when I've finished making myself. Alright. So this is going to be our character. I don't remember what tattoos I picked the first time. Actually, I'll go back to real quick and show them. It's like I could pick maybe this one. But I feel like I picked this one, but I don't remember the bald spot. Maybe it was this one. I don't rightly remember. Or maybe it was this one. I don't remember. We're going to go with this one. Because the symbol on the back makes me think of the symbol you see in the Ogma Infinium in Skyrim. So anyways, we're gonna... What? No, I don't want to be Yyfgarl Thundercop 5. I don't know why there's a 5 there. Oh, because I'm still... It's my continue recording, unpause recording hotkey. Alright, I'll play as this character, and we're going to pick Adventurer, because this game can... I remember it being kind of... From what I've played, I won most of my fights, but if it gets to the point where I'm, like, destroying everything with the force of God...
Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
here's one of my favorite aspects of this game that make it really close to older RPGs is...
Look, we just have to get this over and done
you know,
with.
RPG
Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Alright, so here's where you can pick your starting origin that gives you bonuses to your buffs, to your character. These don't dictate your playstyle, they just aid your playstyle. Like, what if I want to say I was a soldier? Want to pretend I roleplay I was a soldier? I could say, you know, I was on my way to enlist in the army. But what if I want to be, like, that's not really, like, made up my life? You know, what if I was more into hunting? Like, I know what some of these are. This is if you want to be, like, sneaky. You can even say, like, you know, I was a thief before, but, here's the thing. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. That gives you access to magic, and I can say I was on my way to enlist in the army, and that also gives you an option to apply as a battle mage, which gives you access to spells in one-handed, I think. Ancient Site of Worship is about druid magic and stuff, and I'm not a hippie, so I'm gonna pick. I picked this before, but I'm like, man, I don't want people thinking I'm a filthy hippie.
Army, huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste.
Okay.
And you were planning to enlist with...
Oh, and see, you can pick, like, regular infantry, archers, or even go in the healers. Blood transfusion?
Oh, that's what you call yourselves now. I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop...
Oh no, I'm so moved by that random guy's death.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Are we in, like, medieval Europe?
There they are.
Not, like, the most
Finally.
place back then?
I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright, so our first taste of gameplay. We're not going to put his armor on, we're actually going to... Yeah, this is... You spend your time making your character and this is what you're greeted with. This is not what you looked like when you began the game. In the original like, tutorial. See, I don't know how you tell what armor is what. I don't know if it's like material, but that's medium armor. We're not gonna wear that. But we are gonna take it because, well, I was like, oh, I actually missed this on my. See that thing? On my first playthrough, I'm like, oh, back here there was on my original video before that I had to scrap. I was like, oh, they got rid of the Menhir figurine here. This gives you a permanent increase to one of your stats. And this is where you get, like, a bunch of food items. I just took some cups. What passes for... That is just poorly drawn. Which in my original video I said, which to be fair, I don't know who drew it. If it's the guards, that's pretty good for guys who probably have not seen a woman in 15 years. Oh, well, we got some lockpick, which means also grab any alcohol you can find, because it's how you make potions and stuff. Because the term spirits of alcohol comes from back in the day when alchemists would literally like boil alcohol in beakers and stuff and it would like evaporate. Can't go that way. Sorry if the game's a little dark. Let me re-equip my stuff. Alright, so see over there that guy? He's wearing armor that's more our speed. This is the best lockpick in the game ever. Alright. See how it says tap block? Don't hold block. That is very important. It is not just a tap it, you know. You literally have to tap it to get the animation. And you can't do it if you don't have spells. And basically when you get their, you parry them enough, their stamina goes down, and then they are like, as you can see here when you're beating up a standard Irish civilian. But, you know, we have magic. We don't need to do that. We can just do this.
I'm not afraid to suffer.
See? Ran the block on him. And I broke one of his arms. So yeah, these are the Red Priests. They're trying to cure the Red Death, as you have seen. But they're not doing a good job, because they're just basically dealing with medical knowledge of, I don't know, of whenever this game takes place. Yeah, put some pants on. My linens are soiled. Alright, now, here's the thing. You can talk to these people, which weren't in the original game. This guy will say cryptic things about King Arthur, about how he's returning, and about drip drip. You can also, but I didn't notice that you could interact with these and read them. Lisa, 20, female, Little Grove. Red Death Stage 3. Plague progression has stopped. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with disposal. This is Helgi, 73, male, Burrow, Red Death Stage 1, so he's less loopy. The fevers brought on by the Red Death have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He is plagued by numerous visions. Never mind, when I say that he's less loopy, I meant that he had less, you know, like it's more foreboding that he was going, talking about King Arthur's return. He is plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Also, no, watch. I will talk to them. Hey, buddy, you're free to go.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
The Bloodborne, the Old Hunters DLC. You're free to
None
go.
of us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound. Drip after.
See, absolutely bonkers. He's huffing flex glue. He's seeing Martians. Oh, they kept Ninian, 28, male, horns of the south, keeper, Red Death, stage 4. Inflammation in various organs. Maintain strict isolation protocols to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Brianden if procedure fails and subject dies. Or notify Captain Brianden if procedure fails and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. Please ensure the area remains undisturbed during the relocation process. And this is ours. Yyfgarl P. Thundercop. Age unknown. Male. Kings Road. Red Death. Stage 2. Severe skin lesions. Only visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Hold up. Let me just smack him one. The guy was an asshole. Service here is terrible. The man. Get a girl's haircut. Oh, yes. My dear Yyfgarl, I have finally arrived at the Island Asylum and received my preliminary medical examinations. Father Vaughn said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here of my own will. He promised to do everything in his power to help me and to make sure our son, I write son because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, Yyfgarl is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love you and miss you very much. Forever yours, Katrin. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Lelowin. How do you like it? I have a large feeling... Yeah, I'm just going to say this now. That usually you don't have a letter like that locked in a chest when, if you, if it ended well. Like, I guess they kept belongings and food. God, no wonder people are dying. People killing, people dying, people hurting, and we crime. Oh, what's also cool is I'm pretty sure you can, like, Captain America, the shield too. It's great. Is you can just... It's got a weapon wheel, which I love. I'm gonna show you what it's like real quick on this undead Lou Ferrigno looking motherfucker. Oh, he missed. I messed that up. See? But he's not got stamina, because he's... Ow. Because he's a zombie. What we gotta do is burn his heathen ass. So yeah, okay, he did some damage to me, but luckily I've got some... I forgot to grab the meal that was left out for me. Actual number with whole food. What a jackass. Thankfully, you have infinite stamina out of combat. Right now, we're just gonna put a little smoke on these guys. He'll burn to death. Can kind of jump like Shaq. Oh, we haven't got stamina for that. You dash like you're Neo, though. That's pretty great. Nothing beats beating resurrected corpses to death with. Here's where we get the good stuff. The gauntlets. The regular robe, so we're... Oh, this one has tears in it. Oh, that's cool. It's not just like a... portmanteau of them. I don't know what the difference between this is, but we're just gonna wear it. Oh, hello. zombie son of a bitch. Oh, this just leads into this cell. No on weirdness mutations. I'm gonna just leave this up here real quick and try to explain. See, the weirdness is like this weird primordial fog that's like... I hate to use the example, but consider it like the warp in 40k and the chaos wastes in fantasy, where just being there unprotected can lead to like severe mutations, or in the sense of the Beastmen being near the epicenter of a warp gate explosion. I guess it's if you don't want free XP, which we do. Kind of, not gonna lie, I wish games would also institute alternate lockpicking methods. Besides just, like, say there's no key, you know what I mean? Autopsy report. Oh, this is about dudes talking about a trip hitting a dude. But I will, you know, but I will put it up so you guys can read it, because I read all these in my first video and my failed video, and I'm just really annoyed. Like, you also can read the sides of this, like... Oh. I thought this was... Dude was going to talk about... No, this was the room. Oh, I want to see, like, this dude was like a... So apparently there's, like, pigmen. You're going to need that pickaxe. Oh, this is where the story of that, mother... Yeah, see, Katrin Gugisard. Notes, exposure to the weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche, anger outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. The torso and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be of good viability. More research on subject number 038 to follow. The mother did not survive the procedure. But what I don't get is, like, why there's, like, a child skeleton holding onto her, so, like, is the kid dead? They gave us a name like Lelowing. There's gonna be someone who, like, actually knows Arthurian mythology, and is gonna be like, oh my god, that's the dude! That's the guy! If it had said something like Mordred, I would have known, because, you know, I'm not that ill-versed. I play Smite 2. We're gonna sneak here because last time I walked up, the dudes down there got mad at me. Because yeah, there's dudes down there. It's where the stealth patrol.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward. The young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
My grandpa can brew a healing potion. And my grandpa's like... He's a great guy, but let's just say he didn't. He's a great guy, and I love him, but I don't think he's not really a magic expert. Now, I did a part where I read this, like I was this guy, and I just. Venerable Brother Shefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before. Namely, that the alchemical station should be cleansed after each use, especially when you are so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elementary knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. The ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. This kind of negligence continues, I will be forced to ask Father Vaughn to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace, Brother Aaron.
Be on guard. You're not one of them. Please, free me.
I'll get you out of those chains, buddy.
That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk.
Notice that note down there.
You have to.
Glowing, and I didn't realize that.
You have to kill me. And when it's done, please, take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run.
Who's Fergus?
He's the quartermaster of the Horns of the South. It's a keep. If you make it out, you should be able to see its lighthouses from the beach.
I understand your pain. Close your eyes.
May the All-Mother bless you.
That's a weird way to say Talos, but... Ow! Who the fuck are you?
You fueled my lonely rage!
Oh yeah, and you fueled mine, asshole. He tried to fake me out, and I turned him into his brain into pudding. Okay, so... Oh. Burning Ember. Okay. On the lookout for that. Oh, that's what that... Oh, I already know. Wait, can I dual wield? I think I can. This game is amazing. Holy shit. Alright, so this is where you learn alchemy. See, we learned how to make a healing potion from sage and mead. And I don't know how I know how to make a mana potion, which needs burdock root. But hey, you see alcohol, you grab alcohol. Don't ask me what to do with the drowner's tongues. I have no idea. We go over here, open this door. Shabang!
You fueled my holy rage! My soul is unshaken!
Dash away. This smoke has
The
been
word
continued.
protects me! Sacrifice to the prophet!
Alright, let's dance. Ow!
Sacrifice to the prophet!
Yeah. Ow. See? Bam! Biff. Ow! Straight to your face, you big disgrace. Took some licks, but I'm Yyfgarl. I always come back. I bounce back. And I'm gonna rob their food stores. And they can't stop me, because they're dead. Sent them on an early sabbatical. Or whatever priests go on. Brother Sirius, 33 male, island, asylum, Red Death, stage 5. Self-experimentation, wants to know the patient's perspective. The aim is to gather knowledge about the stimuli or patient's experience. Treat like a common patient. Ah, shalom, brother. How are you doing? Oh, I can just sleep in his bed if I wanted. Hello?
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, right, you're basically blind.
I'm very, very sick.
Who are you?
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there.
We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Why are you locked up? Even though I can just read the note out there.
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
Do the Red Priests really cure the Red Death?
We've had some success, treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
It's like getting an STD from Slanesh and then using Nurgle corruption to fix it. Or maybe the other way around. Sorry, I compare everything to Warhammer because it is absolutely one of my most favorite franchises. And I'm not just referring to 40k. Love me some fantasy. Hate what Age of Sigmar is, apparently. No, not a lot about Age of Sigmar, but everything I've heard, it kind of sucks. Except the Stormcast Eternals, those are cool, but essentially they're just Space Marines that are hero, but they're just not Space Marines. I hear Age of Sigmar is just a lot like 40k, but fantasy, rather than Warhammer fantasy being its own unique thing, where the God Emperor of Mankind and Sigmar are two very different people. Like, Sigmar is actually a god and treated as such. The God Emperor didn't want to be treated as a god, but was ended up treated as such.
The weirdness, my child.
It's called the weirdness, bro. I wouldn't trust anything like that.
That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
Well, you don't look quite well.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6.
That's stage 5 on the door, bro.
My end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Oh.
May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Brother Sirius, I do this because you seem like a cool guy. Say, it said stage 6 on the tin, stage 5 on the tin. I'm not gonna let that guy be a zombie. Only cool red priest I've met. If I can, I will. Oh, that's cool. You don't have to... I missed this on my first. Rather... Kuanak is where we're going, actually. I remember that. So I take it these are just... Okay, he said the beating heart of the plague, so I imagine he's going to Avalon himself, to its Camelot itself. But the Cassian still actually can see the rot within the... Well, he's like the one nice Inquisitor in 40k. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Although burning every single druid to death is a great idea. I'm not gonna lie, when you're... That's like, you ever, read a story where, everyone, the wizards are all-knowing, but they won't tell you what's going on, and then they get exterminated? That's kind of how I feel about, the druids. Or I could be wrong. Magnus the Red. I mean...
I was only doing what they told me! Give me mercy! I'm begging you! Told you pay for that, you sons of bitches!
Concur. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. I didn't notice this. Oh, wait, I can make a healing potion. Or mana potion. But no, I would consider this game, more polished base Skyrim. As in, I'm already having fun, and if this game gets a good modding community, which it might not, but, you know what I mean? It's the Skyrim, I love my homeland. As much as every other Nord, but Bethesda really botched the representation in media. One, you know, I can count on my hand Nords that are actually really upset about Talos worship being outlawed. Like Ulfric Stormcloak, he's mad about it because he is a Talos worshiper, but also I know Nords that are like, man, you know, remember when we didn't worship the Imperial Pantheon, and now that we do, they're telling us what we can? I don't know. Just... Anyways, we're gonna charge this up and... Okay, so the best part about this cheese bowl... Although I won't lie,
Sacrifice
magic,
to the prophet!
Regenerates. I don't mind mana being a thing in games, but man, is it...
My resolve is unshaken!
I would leave now. I should have left earlier.
The prophet wants you dead.
Oh!
Sacrifice to the prophet!
Oh, I just missed that. Although I do like how I dash like a
We'll send
Wesker.
you into the abyss!
Oh! Oh, gotta be quicker than that. Nah. Give me your club. I'm gonna sell their weapons. Or melt them down. I don't remember if there's melting down. Oh, it's channel. Well, you know, I might as well put that in one of my just straight casting. I imagine, hopefully, there are going to be enemies with resistance types. As much as I'd love to just you know, smash everything with lightning. Because that's my style. I'm Yyfgarl Thundercop, the Thunderbringer. That's what I do. I bring the thunder. I don't know if there's like experimentation, like in, like in Elder Scrolls. Wait, what the hell? Bloodsucker potion. Oh. Although there is cooking experimentation, unlike in Skyrim. Like, look at that. I can cook a recipe, like I'm just gonna... Bam. Bam. You know, look at that. Got a bunch of onion pies. Now, what I really like about this is the fact that there's just so much paths you can take to get out of here. Well, there's like 2 originally, but like there's also just now more paths you can take. Like I can take here, and that's right where I need to go, right down those stairs, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to head back up here and continue exploring. Oh wait, no, there's that path down here. My goal here is just to do the intro, show you all what the game is. It's actually much longer now. Actually, I'm gonna drop down there and see what happens. I didn't know you could come down here. Still better than Oblivion Remastered's lockpicking, which is just Oblivion's lockpicking, so... not that high of a bar. This at all. Oh, this dude's just shadowboxing down here? Oh, buddy, you're free to go. Oh no, he's not shadowboxing, he's only punching the wall. Hello. Don't hurt me.
Your fate.
Oh god, he hurts.
The prophet wants you dead. Your sins will be punished.
Oh god, he just
We'll
Superman
send
punched
you
me.
into the abyss.
Don't hurt me.
Sacrifice to the prophet. Sacrifice to the prophet.
Oh balls.
You'll suffer for your sin. You will burn.
Oh. Oh no. Oh wait, no, is he hitting me?
You'll suffer for your sins.
Oh my. I didn't know he was down here. The first time I did this part, like when I first did this in like my first video that where I muted my audio, which I'm still recording audio, thank God. I didn't know about this dude because I was like, oh, this pit probably leads to like the final part of like. Let's see what we got real quick before I forget. Athlete. Oh, max stamina. Oh, hey! You! Oh. See, here's the thing. When I was first played through this part, I was wondering when I was going to meet her. I missed her on my first time through on the failed video. Hello, Sirha.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
Well, here, this should speed you up.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste.
I imagine most
Still,
would.
thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place.
Blind or
It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you. So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day.
like I get why the red
Good.
priests are doing what they're
I
doing.
hope it gets
'cause again,
even
like a
worse.
plague that they thought
This
that
whole
they escaped
place
coming back.
is mad.
Not
From a safe distance this time. They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
how would you get caught in the first place if you're such a badass?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved
hell's a
special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
Why do you have horns on your head? That's a question I've asked.
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps.
Okay. Well, you just... Oh, lesser mana ring. Hell yeah. Max mana by 10? Glad I didn't record audio this time. Didn't record audio the first time. Oh, and this is how we get back up. Wait, my friend. Only, could grab that. Sorry, this is very dark. They darkened the game immensely. The lock seems to be broken. So, where the hell is this? Oh. Oh, this is the end of the hall. Right. Well, I'm gonna head back. And go explore that other bit. Okay. Be right back. Okay, we're back. We're in the area I know what's in here. Yeah, you talk to this lady, she's like, oh, I've already been cured. That's all they say, and I won't lie, I'm not gonna talk. It's why I don't want to talk to them. Son of a... But I will pick the lock for the theft experience. Oh, no, right. That's the dude who's just been beating his own ass. Ian. Roscree. Yeah, they gave him a frontal lobotomy and he just like... did not stop. Oh, and fun fact. I suck at lockpicking. Fun fact. This is Sirha's cell. Yeah, she actually is suspected to be... I won't lie. She called us children stumbling in the dark, so why won't she help us? That's going to allow us to reset our skill points. That's probably where she got taken to the weirdness. Now let's free this guy, who seems remarkably healthy for a dude in a cell of plague victims. And I need to... There we go.
I've already told you everything, I swear.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
the Cassian that was mentioned in the note.
You're a prisoner.
Sierra's no.
Go. Escape while you still can.
Read it. You can pause. You could have paused it.
No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me.
Oh, okay. I'm actually going to test something, because there's a dude coming up that points out if you're dressed as a red priest. So I'm just going to walk up into him, naked as the day I was born. Well, not really, because I'm wearing a loincloth. Oh, there.
And who the hell are you?
Take it easy, I'm not with the red
And you're
priest.
in luck? Or you'd be lying here too.
Oh, so he does get different
Bastards
dialogue.
tried to cut me up again. They call it an experiment, but I know torture when I feel it. Was I the one doing the torturing? Both, pup. I won't lie. Sometimes you're the
Don't
hammer.
call me pup.
Sometimes the nail. But if you
Look
want to
like a
get out
chaos
of here,
engineer from-
you'll need to become the damn hammer.
What's your name?
Conquer. From the Dalrieta, pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much.
No, because I don't know what a Dalrita is.
Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think
Most
the
of
red
them are
pricks will
dead,
just wait
so I
around
imagine
while we
it would,
gab?
smartass.
If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, you'd better focus on getting your arse out of here.
Well, have you seen a hooded man with a bow?
I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out.
Well, if you're so brave and strong, how'd they manage to catch you, Mr. Brave and Strong Bald Man?
With great bloody difficulty, that's how. Those bastards laid a trap, hoping I'd be easy pickings. They ended up needing damn near a full army to take me down.
Well, you don't look like someone who falls in traps all that easily.
I'm saying that sarcastically in case you don't, so you know that.
There was mead. There were women. One thing led to another, and I woke up with my pants around my ankles, surrounded by gobshites in red. I was fighting with me bare arse hanging out, and I still managed to kill a dozen of them. Useless knobs. Someone must have put something in the mead.
Well, I'm gonna
No
leave.
time for a chinwag. Just get the hell out of here.
Dalrita, man. My clothes back on. Oh, I can wear this. Or I can wear this. I don't know what type of armor it is. But it looks cool on me. Or is armor, or is it like what your weight is? I don't know. We're just gonna go with the. We're gonna wear it. I look like a Warhammer character now. I look like a flagulent. You gain. Oh god, I don't want. Oh sweet Talos, I don't want to know if that's in this game. Fuck. Pardon my language. It just annoys me when I get breaks. I'm gonna do the lesser health ring, and I'll take his tail, because I'm greedy and don't know what, and I'm horrible at inventory management. Okay, I think there's a dead dude? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, did I just put linens on? No, I had very specific pants I was wearing. There we go. Now I'm dripped out. I look badass. Oh, and this is Yyfgarl.
to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say.
We should escape together.
Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens.
We're gonna die if you don't escape, you friggin' idiot.
You'll soon see that things aren't always what they seem at first glance. This way of thinking has never failed me. Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me. Safe travels, my child. May
I have
fate
no
be
idea
on
what
your
he's referring
side.
to. I don't know if they're trying to sow, like, seeds in our minds, like, oh, maybe the Red Priests aren't as bad as we think they are, but they've clearly tortured people. A lot of them. Alright, let's get out of here, finally. Oh, and hot goo. I shoot hot goo when I play this game. It's a good-ass game. I also have no idea where those were, so... Talos bless the blind man. Ooh, dog, I probably shouldn't eat that. I don't want to go to hell. Or someone says, like, Yyfgarl, why would you go to hell for eating dog meat? It's like, why wouldn't I go to hell for eating dog meat? Would you eat a dog? I think not. Probably just want to cry if you did. Seriously, who eats dogs? I'm not saying that like, oh, you know, some stab. Like, no, literally, who unironically would think eating a dog is a good idea? And I know hunger makes you do some crazy things. But I feel like most people don't want to eat wolf meat even. I don't know, maybe wolf jerky's actually super tasty. What the hell, where does this lead? Oh, where? Oh, son of a... Where Sarajevo is. Please tell me that comes back down. Will it crush me? No. I'm a pillar man, I just phased through the crack. Back the way I came. Like how I'm a healer. If you get the healing spell, you just suck the health from people. I healed what ailed you by sucking it all away. What is that considered? Is that considered destruction or magic? I don't even know what the spells are, or the stats are for status. Spirituality. Magic. Okay, so it's just like all around magic. Oh yeah, this is hilarious watch. I saw this dude just praying like, Lord, don't let me take another life today. I think this dude is like actually in the final stages of the Red Death. We're just gonna... Oh! Oh, I forgot he shot fireballs. Bitch. Oh! I'll be quicker than that. He was on fire. Or now I'm dying. Good job. And the final blow. fine. That time was on my side. But as I grew older, I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Ellie arrived at Island Asylum with our sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the Prophet Kai grants grace, and let her bless me with the grace and curse of fierce tears, for I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Unless some guy, some wizard, comes up and just absolutely runs the block on me. I'll take your dull broadsword. You know, I'll just take most of the stuff you have. Man, I whooped his ass. I absolutely ran the block on him. Now here's the thing. I can get Athlete's Pride. Now I have a health ring. But honestly, I think I like having more stamina. Alright, no wonder I didn't find her, because I thought I'd come up and I must have forgotten about that part. First, let's make some delicious food. Actually, let me look at recipes. Okay, I can't make a recipe, so we're just gonna use beef. Alright, cooked meat. Not gonna use the dog meat. Now what if we put 2 meat? Undercooked food. Good to know. Okay, what do I just put an onion? Cooked vegetable. Good to know.
You took your sweet time, eh? But I understand. I did too,
yeah, I was too busy
when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Well, why did you help me?
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Alright, now, we're in the home stretch. I want that brick hammer. Oh, you see that guy down there? Yeah. He's tainted. He's a loser. Watch this. Oh. Also looks taller than me. Asshole. Speed the process up. Okay, so that's about the ruins. I would read it, but my brain is turning to soup. It is current. I did not get a lot of sleep, so forgive me. Yeah, that's proof. Fuck these guys. Oh yeah, no, right. I remember now. I don't like the Red Priest because they're all like, Merlin is a loser. He didn't invent the word, the menhirs. Oh, watch. You're all wearing. Oh, Yyfgarl, where are you going? Watch it. Barely manifest. Like Tony Soprano. Does not have enough girth to support me. It does not have the makings of a varsity athlete. I'm going to take all of their shit because they're nerds and losers, while I am a cool and I drew them as the soy jack and me as the Chad. Any other mushrooms I'm missing? Alright. There is no other mushroom. Nope, there it is. There also come on the walls. That is disgusting. Some weird monster with... Oh, hey. You like that? Burn, baby, burn! Disco Inferno! Crumple into nothingness. Oh, this game's pretty fun. I like how the diversity of the combat styles. Brother Yyfgarl's diary. The question remains, is there any significance to this menhir having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor Brother Abe touched it with his bare hands and vanished as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. We probably died because you're a loser. See, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna... Ah! Where is it? Hi, Brother Abe. Loser.
It's not here.
Oh? Am I in the metaverse? I don't remember Persona 5 looking like this. I don't speak Gaelic. Whatever that is.
Peace.
Okay, you're closer.
Fear. Not.
You tell me not to fear. I still kind of want to fear. Oh, hi, Augur of Dunlane.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Oh, sorry about that, folks. I really had to use the wizard's room. What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was at some point, but I do not anymore. I just am. I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness. And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue. What do you want me to
A
say?
menhir? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Walk with me. You don't have legs. Okay. Millennium Eye from Yu-Gi-Oh!
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Die, King Arthur's men.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the menhirs.
Another game I played. Oh no, it's V-Rising I'm thinking of. Never mind, that has nothing to do with benefits at night. You're supposed to go out at night because you're a freaking vampire. I like V-Rising though. it. No, I can't.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that. We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us.
See how I said resistant? That's why I assumed that dude in there was the Red Death. I don't know if resistant means like they resist it and it does less damage, or it just means they get more. They take more to set them on fire. I do not know. It was a great art style, though. Look at this. Look up at Saturn. Or Jupiter. And here's the big door with a crown on it. Something straight out of Dark Souls 2. Let's enter. Maybe we should try this with Talos. Of course, he ascended to divinity. That didn't work. I mean, you know, like, what the hell is this? Why do I feel like I'm in like an engineer nest from Prometheus? Or a xenomorph nest. Because xenomorphs, I think, are technically part creator? Engineer?
am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
Wake.
I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain some right here. When I first played this part, in the video that didn't get recorded, I actually was like really shocked, because I was like, I kind of guessed that the voice was going to be Arthur, but he's the only other, but I was like thinking like, Merlin too, you know? But like, it still was a shock, because you never find out who the voice is, I don't think, in the original early access. But anyways, I'm gonna ask him why he was from Grail.
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening?
No! Come back from the dead. Turn back into an orb.
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
Oh, it's an honor. Just ignore all the lewd dark elf women. And Khajiit.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king. may prove to be an interesting experience.
Well, let's make way.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
Alright. Like a towel from like, oh, Yyfgarl, can I chill in your mind for a bit? Oh, look at a good, like, wow, Excalibur is massive. It's even got thorns on it. Oh, that's cool. I think that might symbolize that, like, using it, that if he was to use, he has to understand the pain he's inflicting on others. Oh, that's so cool. Little details like that truly make weapons feel unique to, like, the user. Oh, Ring of Protection. I don't know if I got that. Which is armor by 1. And we can now enter the weirdness. And look at us. Look at us. No longer dying of disease and decay. I'm gonna put this back on until I find like a hat of some sort that I like the look of. See what I mean? Like, this was a much shorter tutorial than opening back in the day. But this gives me like Warhammer, like fantasy vibes, but like also Alien, like H.R. Geiger, too. It's such a cool art style. It's literally like, this is what I think of when I think of dark fantasy. Look at that! That's a giant fucking ass zombie. Center of a sleeper. I don't remember what they're called. The ones with their faces carved off. The ones that once you take off there. You know, and if you don't know, you can move the meter or you know what I mean. If I had editing software for these videos, I'd put a picture of what I'm talking about up. Hell, this is where you'd learn the Burning Ember spell back in the early access. We'll also get some lore over here. We must abandon the vision, because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Why are the Titans staying? The Teen Titans? Raving around here? Wait, what Titans we talking about? Talking about, like, Judas Contract? Whatever the hell that one was? Because I avoid that Raven. Which is weird, because I fucking hate Damian Wayne's existence. I've heard people say he's the reason why Terry McGinnis isn't canon, which makes me mad, because Terry is one of my favorite Batmen. We created the Titans for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have the power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. And I think that's the part 1. So, you know, just flip them around. Wait. I can't charge. But this is a boss, so I am going to quick save. I remember beating its ass, so. Oh, much. Ah! Look, it's easy. Now we get the power to slow time. Or set a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. Now watch this. Get so. So you're just gonna chuck rocks at me. Precious. Watch this. I'm out of king juice. Ow! I did not dodge that. You gotta rip. What did I just get from that? I wasn't paying attention. That's the Ring of Protection. Oh, Ring of Toughness. Okay. Well, I'm a tough man. But, you know, there's like a bunch of weapons. There's like a lot of cool stuff in this game. I still don't have a third slot. I'm gonna whip a shovel out. Yeah! I hit 4. Now the combat begins. Call me the Grave Digger. But right now, back to man. I got it. Okay, so now we just gotta sayonara, fuckos. Heading through the TARDIS. And look, we're now on the outside. Now here, there's some cool stuff you can grab. Show you some other mechanics of the game. Yeah, down there. See, originally, Kayanak, or whatever his name is, Korgath, Kugath, Plaguefather, and Sarajevo were down there. Which is why I don't trust that guy. You don't just have a greater demon prince. Or greater demon. Question, are you a demon? Can you be a demon prince if you're... Like, are you considered a demon prince if you worship, if you were created by them? I don't know if... Or are demon princes exclusively, like, worshippers turned into demons? Ow. I don't know the... You know, the... feng shui of that. Is that an anchor? There's a lot of milk wolfsbane around here. And a... Prior. Venerable Prior, I have left my post at the asylum to deliver alarming news. My brothers have lost their senses, their souls tainted by a voice that is not the word. I have proof. Did Prophet Kai's teaching ever command the subject or followers to torture while fighting to heal their bodies and souls? Were we not to seek a cure for the plague rather than indulge in the dark powers of the weirdness? Please examine this appeal, surely do not Please examine this appeal, surely do not compose it, nor do I recognize this fanatic... Please examine this appeal, surely do not... Please examine this appeal, surely do not compose it, nor do I recognize the fanatic's seal. Someone is corrupting our brothers, attempting to silence the true word. I bring this letter in evidence to you, hoping for a just response. Brother Leon. Huh. I didn't find that my first once over through here. Why pays to look around? Like in Skyrim, where all the good shit is in a very obvious location. Okay, there's some hidden items. Some. I will not dispute that. But like the 10, none of them, are they unique? Or are they just a enchanted item? Or are they just an enchanted item that is just a reskin of another item? I know someone will say, hey, Morrowind had that, but it's like, no, like, name a truly unique item in Skyrim. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not that I'm saying there's none, but you might be pressed. And I love Skyrim. Probably, if you check my Steam account, I have, like, almost 1,000 hours on it. If not more. But what I'm saying is that it's just not the same anymore. Elder Scrolls says Morrowind was the peak. Oblivion was... That's a divisive... this is a hot take, but I actually really... I watched a review of Oblivion where it pointed out everything they took away. And after playing Morrowind, I'm like... Yeah, it was by Patrician TV. I didn't even finish the whole review, but I'm like, I get where he was coming from. There's a lot of things I've started to appreciate in... RPGs. Now, granted, if you're not going to do fast travel, you better sure as shit design your world to not need fast travel. Because, like, try playing New Vegas without fast travel. That game, which, here's the thing, it has fast travel in mind, so, you know, you can do it, but it's just not as fun. It's just kind of annoying. Yeah, this was like a druid camp. Hippie motherfuckers. Yeah, Hermit's Diary, he's like... I've roamed Avalon too long. No sign of my brothers. No messages at our meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? 13th of Oak Moon, 621. I tried hiding near Kuanok. The people there seemed honorable and didn't fall for lies about us. That's because they weren't lies. No, they fell for your lies, because that you're good people. But the Red Priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. He doesn't drink milk. He's a weak bitch. 9th of Vine Moon, 621. Thanks to Hob and the sunken village, I reached the island asylum. They'll never suspect a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. Probably because Hob isn't a druid. 6th of Willow Moon, 626. My days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot. Our last prank on Avalon, worth every moment. What, you living in a filthy cave by yourself? Some prank. Yeah, prank. Dude probably was hot. They probably knew about it and were like, ah, who the fuck cares? Literally, you are in the one place. Like, that is not a good hiding spot. We're still on the island of the asylum, by the way. So technically, if they did, even if they found you, what are you going to do? Huh? You were right where they want you. Probably where they would send you. Fucking jerkwad. Dumbass. He's like, ha ha ha, prank. Bro died all alone. Ooh. Hell yeah. New Timbs. You sure as shit I'm gonna wear these. I look fantastic. This is definitely our heavy armor. Is it? What does it do? Or whatever. Oh, I can replace my mace with the good one. A brick hammer. I like how I don't have to, like, wield it in my right hand. Or I don't have to wield it in my left hand. I can, like, use it and use a shield still. Alright, let's talk to Caradoc.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself.
No, I know your name because I'm all
I'm
message.
Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
You sent me even though you knew it was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day.
What do you mean?
My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again.
Why?
And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
No, you're not. Ah! Bitch! Do it. Stick it deep. Ah!
I'm sorry, but that had to be done.
You
I shouldn't leave
stabbed me
any lasting
with a
damage.
Fucking great sword. Sorry, a broadsword. What the hell?
I had to do it.
You didn't have to.
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon.
What?
Not again.
Why not? Start making sense, please.
You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
Go fuck yourself. What do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's
taken away my
powers
cool
within
ability
you.
to slow down time
And what
because
can
you
be
don't like King
contained
Arthur. Thanks.
can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
And why is killing King Arthur so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger.
Do you think he wants to be resurrected?
Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now.
Okay, so
I
if he
truly
doesn't, what if
wish
he
for this
doesn't want to
nightmare
come
to
back?
end.
Is he a parasite then?
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution.
You tried to murder me.
What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed.
I wouldn't have killed my target. I wouldn't be in
Please.
your position.
And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
I am going to hold you to this and resent you. But you know what? I'll help you now, because you know what? It might let me help King Arthur end the cycle.
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Sure, let's do it. You know, let's just steal the most famous sword in the history of humanity. What's next? You want to steal Gilgamesh's sword? You want to find his corpse? I hear the U.S. government found it in fucking Iraq. In a museum's basement. If you believe what's on the internet. But you don't know what the internet is. You fucking Luddite.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where is it now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Well, let's go then.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Okay, so now we have the ability to level up. Didn't he just kill them? Kill him, though? Alright, well, I'll place a bonfire. Alright,
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are.
I'm glad you're okay.
Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Yeah, do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Yeah, Caradouche hates you. Said you don't deserve to return. I disagreed with him.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
So, what do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
You don't know this guy.
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So we're off to steal your old sword then?
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Damn it, Lorgar! Oh, weird soul power. That's what the cobwebs are for. Well, how much? Got some cobwebs. Alright, so this is where you level up. I can level up my strength, my spirituality. Perception, I think, is crit damage, so we're just going to go a point in spirituality for now, because, you know, our main damage source is going to be magic. Spew. That's a noise I make when I shoot magic. Yeah, no, we're going to improve that. And then for skill trees, yeah, unarmed. You can just throw hands. This is also much more diversified. I remember there being... Oh, there's just literally unarmed, general, one-handed, two-handed. Oh, wait, no, that's unarmed. This is two-handed. So I'm going to spirituality. Yeah, that's me on an... Wands and cubes? Summoning? I can get cubes? What the fuck is a cube? Well, let's just do combat for now. Get a... Actually, wait. If I can get a wand... Oh. Okay. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, we'll just do spell powers increased by 15%. Alright. See? I don't even have stuff for practicality, like healing, crafting and trading, statuses, and armor. Oh, by the way, trust me, you get these cobwebs like candy in the late game. And later on. Let's cook right now. Beggar's Fare. Cabbage rolls. There we go. Yeah, see, now you can do alchemy and identify. Because there is a loot system to this game, but I'm not going to lie. It didn't really work that well. Even our bonfires changed. See, the reason I say that is because you could just get random garbage. It's not like you... It's not like Diablo, where you generally will just find weapons identify. You can find, like... You'll see it later on, but right now we're going to rest until... here. Whenever. See? We're protected from the weirdness. right now, we just set sail. Let's rock. Like, imagine the God Emperor being like, huh, Gilliman, I should feel like I should know why Lorgar doesn't like me.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Oh, is all my stuff gone? Oh, sweet mother of Talos, what the hell was that? Are my boots still good? I still got my Timbs on? Okay, I got my Timbs. The ocean didn't take my Timbs. What the hell? Well, I'm just gonna point something out real quick. There was a quest Ballin did that he told me about. Wait, can I not kill these crabs? No, I can't. There was a quest Ballin told me about where you had to investigate a boat that had been sunk by a sea monster. And he said there was no sea monster. Now I'm not so fucking sure. And I don't think I'm gonna do that quest. I think it's, you know, the mystery of that will be a mystery forever. Now here's the thing. Originally, when you did this part, you had Kugath and Sarajevo with you. And what the person you picked, the gender you played, the person who matched it would be dead on that shore over there. But I think this is a good spot to end it. We've been playing for like an hour and 47 minutes. Yeah, probably because I got distracted doing other stuff. But anyways, this has been Tainted, the first episode of Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I hope you're all ready to... dude up there. Creature of some sort. Anywho, distractions. I hope you all enjoy this. I'm really digging it. The game is a really good RPG and also a good, fun game. Which, you know, I love RPGs. I love being able to roleplay. I love also games that let you actually have an origin. They're not afraid to, like, you know, let you pick your origin. Not like Fallout 4 where it's like, I am Nate. I was a soldier. It's like, maybe I want to be like a highwayman. Maybe I want to be like, I was a dam builder. I fly a starship. I was a sailor. Or I was just a plain highwayman. You can do that in New Vegas. You can't do that in 4. There's a reason people still really like New Vegas over 4. I am not excited for the next Elder Scrolls game. But I am excited for this game. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Anyways, if you guys like the video, you know, leave a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it, every one of it. And again, if you have a game you would like to see on the channel, just hit me up with a recommend. Just comment what it is, and I'll look into it. If it looks like my type of game, or a game that I think would at least be fun. Again, I'll put anything on the channel if I think it's going to be fun. I played this because I thought it was topical, but also because I know the game's fun, and I want to see the new stuff they added. Anyways, I've been Yyfgarl Thundercop. This has been Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. I'll see you, same wizard time, same wizard channel. Praise Talos.